welcome to Shimmer Girl Talks. Today's topic is Halle Bailey, not Halle Berry, but Bailey. She is the Little Mermaid actress, and it's recently come to light that she and her baby daddy, DDG, has called it Splitsville. They are no longer together. And so the reason why I'm coming to you with this topic today is because I read a comment. Somebody said, dang, he made her a baby mama. And so I was going to chime in and say, no, she made herself a baby mama. And other people said the same thing. I didn't even have to say it. So some people might be like, well, it takes two to tango. We know this. Which is why it's important that women are more careful with their womb. How is it we are the most enlightened, yet 60 years ago, you did not have the out of wedlock births that you have today in this enlightened age? Another thing that young ladies are not getting from the older women, or using these types of women as cautionary tales, I don't care what a man tells you. He could tell you, oh yeah, we're gonna get married, just have my baby first, let's move in together, let's do this, let's do that. But until that ring is on your finger, you're taking a gamble. It's a risk. And I know that does not compute in today's world with women today who want to be irresponsible and not held accountable. I had this woman tell me on a forum the other day, she was like, what does marriage guarantee? And I said, well, if you have to ask, if you don't know the benefit of being a wife first, what is it that I can tell you that you can understand? So these bird brains, chicken heads out here, they want to be single mothers. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Because the reason why they can confidently become single mothers is because, first of all, other women don't hold them accountable. It's going to always be the man's fault. And then you have simp son husbands and beta males who are going to come along and make these women wives anyway. So why do they have to be responsible? Now, decades ago, they would ship women out of town, down south somewhere, and an older relative would raise their child as their own, or she would find a husband quick, fast, and in a hurry, and he knew that that wasn't his kid. But back then, men were raised to be husbands and women were raised to be wives. Now we live in a society where women said, you know, I don't have to be married to have children. I don't have to be married at all. I'm a boss itch. I'm independent. I don't want a husband. I don't need a husband. So now they're having children sans marriage. So I just wanted to address this only because of that comment that the person said that, oh, he went ahead and made her a baby mama. And as I've said on this channel before, people watching around the world, that y'all be thinking that black men are just walking away from their families. Although, in this case, he did put it on Twitter maybe that he and Halle were no longer together. Now, I don't know if he pulled the plug or if she pulled the plug. But this is why you don't have children without marriage. That's the ultimate commitment. It doesn't matter what that man tells you. Until he's down on one knee, you guys walk down the aisle. When you have a kid with without a husband, without him being married to you, that is a gamble. There's too many cautionary tales out here for this to still be happening. So I don't know why everybody finds out that they're not compatible until after the children. And that's a point I wanted to make. Decades ago, you might have dated for a few months. Okay, this person and I, we're not vibing. They go their separate ways, but no children came out of that. Today, people are finding out, oh, I don't want to be with this person after all, after they've had a kid. We can't be in this enlightened age and be this clueless. So that tells me what you told me 20 years ago. Women want to be single mothers, period. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be. Because if grandma could date back then, couple of months, okay, I don't want this big bubble lipped, bald headed guy. And she ends up with the next guy. And okay, I can see myself vibing with him. I want to be with him. Marriage, then children. Although that didn't happen in my grandma's case, but the man that she married was the father of her first kid. But that's another story. But that was my topic for today, because we know that out of wedlock pregnancies happened back then, but that couple either got married, or like I said, the woman went on to marry another man, but dollar to donuts, that was her only body. Unlike today, when men are marrying women that's 10 men deep and more. You know, so that's why it's a whole bag of garbage today as far as the dating market goes, because women today are not grandma and great grandma's day. So that was my topic for today, and I'll talk to you later.